Hi everyone, it's Lindy. It's time for another haul video. So this is actually a haul that is about 2 weeks old. It's a lot of bags from a couple of different weeks worth of tag sales. So I am just going to go through them and pull out the stuff that I think is worthy of sharing. So the majority of this stuff I bought all 50% off tags, which means that jeans are $2 when I pay 50% off, and then regular price is $4. That's kind of how all of the Goodwills around me price all of their jeans, which is awesome. Occasionally there are some that are more like $5.99 or $9.99, and those are full price. Those aren't 50% off, but if it's a good enough brand, I'll still buy them even if they're $5.99 or $9.99. Rarely $5.99 or rarely $9.99 because I hardly ever buy those, but $5.99s, I'll go ahead and buy them if it's a brand that's good enough, and I just kind of average the price out across the board, so that kind of brings the cost of goods down when I get so many that are only $2. So I'm going to start going through them. Now I am gonna skip some. The only ones that I'm going to be skipping are the ones that are just, I don't want to say insignificant, because obviously they're not insignificant because I bought them, but they are just the same brands that you see all the time. You know, they're the regular boot cut, nothing fancy about them. So I am only going to be picking the stuff that I feel is really worthy of showing, mainly because if I showed you all of just like the medium wash boot cut denim, we would be here all day. I'll probably also skip over duplicates, just because how many times do you need to see the exact same pair of jeans? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we have Maurice's, and these are the JC Flare. It's kind of curled up there. The JC Flare. There is nothing really significant about the wash, but it is a long inseam, and you know I love long inseams. It's a size 9-10, which is also a really decent size, so I went ahead and picked those up for $2. And then Rock Republic. Again, it's just a bread and butter brand. There's nothing really special about it. It's a size 10, which is a decent size, but I mainly picked it up because it's a skinny wash. Skinny style, and it is nicely sandblasted with all of these stars on it. I always like to find things that are a little bit patterned because those make it a little bit more unique and could make someone buy it as opposed to another skinny jean. Size 10 short Levi's curvy boot cut 529s, and they are very nicely sandblasted, so I picked those up. And it's a short inseam, which I like, and a size 10, which is a great size. And then again, I'm not going to say what I expect, or I'm not going to say what I plan or expect to sell every individual jean for. Most of these, if I don't say a price, is just because it's bread and butter. I don't expect to get really more than $10 plus shipping. That's kind of my the threshold that I try to hit when I'm buying jeans. If I'm paying $2 for a pair of jeans, then I would expect that I'm going to get $10 plus shipping, and that's what I consider bread and butter. So if I'm not saying a price for every individual jean, just expect that it's expected to sell for $10 plus shipping. Now, these are Mavi jeans. So I did only pay $2 for these, and I got kind of excited because they are still technically new. The tags are not attached, but it still has the original size sticker on the leg. So I still will consider these new with tags. You could say new without tags or new with tags, in my opinion, because it still has this sticker. Obviously, people are not going to wear these jeans with the size of their jean on the back leg of the pants, especially if it's women's jeans. Women don't want people to know their jean size. They're just gonna rip that sucker off. So clearly these jeans were never worn. If they were worn, this sticker would definitely not still be on them, because women never forget to take that sticker off and walk around with their jean size on their leg. I have never done that. These Mavi jeans, I would expect to sell for more like 15 to 20 plus shipping. Mavi jeans can sometimes sit a really long time, so those are probably going to be long tail. They used to sell a lot better, but still worth it. And these are just Sonoma, but they're slim straight and they're size 12 petite. I picked them up even though they are Sonoma because the color of the wash is really beautiful and they are not flawed at all. Sometimes with the long or the short inseams, if you look at the bottom hem, sometimes they can be really frayed because either not so much on the petites or the shorter inseams, but on the longer inseams especially, people will buy a long inseam and they don't necessarily need a long inseam and they end up walking on the bottoms or they become really frayed. So when you see a certain kind of inseam, whether it's a long or a short, and the hems are good, that's even more awesome. But I picked these up not only because the wash is beautiful, but because slim straight has been a really super popular cut of jean in my store. I've been getting a lot of Levi's lately, which is awesome because Levi's always do great. So these are just the Levi's 518 super low, and it is a size 7, and they are just a boot cut jean with some nice lighter sandblasting on them. So men's CJ Black always does really well for me, and these are the skinny flex. So they're a flex denim in the skinny cut, and it's a size 30-32, and they are really awesome acid wash. So these I would expect to sell for more like $15. I was really excited to see these. These are Lee Sinfully Soft. Lee is definitely a bread and butter brand. It's nothing really fancy, but people really like Lee because they're comfortable. These are a size 18W, which is awesome. And the Sinfully Soft always does really well for me, especially because it has the comfort band. I always tell you guys that comfort band is important. The Sinfully Soft with the comfort band is even better. So I was really excited to see those in an 18W. Those will probably go for more like 12 to 15 as well. And I didn't find just one, but I found 2 of them. So I got two, and this one is I believe it was a 16, if I'm remembering right. Yep, it was a 16W. So I have an 18W and a 16W of the Sinfully Soft Lee. So I was super excited about that. More Levi's. And then we've got Gap size 28 high-rise skinny jeans, and they're a beautiful indigo blue denim. Love high-rise skinny. Those will probably sell fast, and I could probably get 12 to 15 out of them. And of course, you can never go wrong with picking up some Hollister. These are size 3 short. They're skinny and they're distressed. Those should probably sell for 10 to 12. Again, plus shipping. I always charge shipping on jeans. These are men's Old Navy skinny jeans, size 36-30. I've been trying to not pick up so much women's Old Navy just because I realized not the last batch I gave my lister, but the batch before that, I was over at her house when she was kind of going through sorting all of the new inventory that I gave her. And she likes to, when she lists things, it's really efficient how she does it. And it's probably why she and her husband can do so many for me so fast. But she sorts them all by brand so that when they list sell similar, it's a lot faster, which if you don't do that already in your bulk listing, you should be doing that. So, but I saw the stack of Old Navy that she had, and it was a tall stack of Old Navy. And then after she had listed everything, I went through and scrolled through the listings just to double check for quality control. And there was a lot of Old Navy women's jeans all listed at once. And so I'm like, man, I get a lot of Old Navy. And Old Navy is really one of those brands you can't really get more than a $7 or an $8 price out of them. You know, $7 or $8 plus shipping. So including shipping anywhere from $14, $15, $16 gross. and it's, depending on how much you paid, you might make a little bit of money, but you don't make a lot of money off Old Navy. And so when I saw that much Old Navy, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, I really need to diversify some of my brands, because when I'm shopping and pulling them for $2 a piece, I see Old Navy, and as long as they are in really great shape, I think in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, well, that's $8 plus shipping. And so I just pull them. I don't really think about it. But when you see them in a giant stack like that, you think, man, it's a lot of Old Navy. But there are some styles of Old Navy that do better than $7 or $8 plus shipping. You know, if you can get Old Navy Rock Stars, those are still doing pretty well. And if you can get Old Navy skinny jeans in size maybe 12 and up, those also sell for more like $10 plus shipping. So it's not like all Old Navy only sells for $7 or $8 plus shipping. It's just kind of tailored to the cut and the size, and definitely the quality. These were beautiful. These BKE Stella size 29. The wash of these was really, really nice. There is some distressing on there. The only thing I didn't like was the bottom hems, but they will still sell. It really cuts down the resale value, but I can still get $10 out of these, which made it worth the $2 cost for me. We got some Lane Bryant Distinctly Boots, size 18 petite. And these were a really nice wash. Lane Bryant is definitely not moving like it used to, but a size 18 petite is a really great size. And those petite inseams in the bigger sizes are sometimes harder to find, so I definitely scooped those up. And here's another Stella boot BKE, but these are a size 25. These do still have some of the fraying on the bottom hem, but it's not nearly as bad, so it might not impact the cost of the sale very much. I could probably still move these for $15 plus shipping, even with those frays, because it is such a beautiful wash, and I really like all that. And, you know, BKE jeans are a really strong brand, so people shop for them. All right, we got some American Eagle Boyfriend 77s, and these are a size 2 short, which they're more of a boot cut boyfriend, but they're still boyfriend jean nonetheless, and we like boyfriend cuts. Oh, these were beautiful. Now, I just showed you the other BKE Stellas. These are the newer Stellas. So these will probably go for more like $20, $25, and they're a size 25 long. The newer, oh, and they're a skinny wash. Skinny wash, skinny cut, dark sandblasted wash. Blech. Anyways, the newer BKEs will probably go for more. They're still the same brand, the same style and all of that, but these are considered newer. These are the newer BKEs. They're not like crazy newer. It's not like vintage versus now. It was literally, I'm pretty sure it was literally just a tag changeover. So just kind of like you see the different American Eagle. Do I have ones? No, I don't. It's just like the American Eagle, with the American Eagle tag changed a little bit. It was just a little bit of a change. But when people see this, they consider these being a little bit newer of a style, so they might go for a little bit more money. I thought these were really cool, and I'm really struggling with whether or not I'm going to keep them for myself or sell them. There was a spot, I remember seeing them at the store. It's a spot, I don't know if it's just a mark that I can get out in the wash, so I actually need to set these aside. I don't know if, there it is. I don't know if this is a stain. You see it? I don't know if this is a stain or if it will just come out in the wash. So I'm going to wash it and find out. It's like right on the back. What is that? Right? It's right on the back side of the upper right thigh. And if it's a stain, I'm gonna keep these for myself. If not, I might go ahead and sell them. But they are Not Your Daughter's Jeans, NYDJ leggings, and they're a size 10. And I really thought the wash was super cool. I really like this. I don't have any jeans that are a cool wash like this. So I'm like, ew, me. But if it's a stain, I'm probably gonna keep it. If it's washes out, I'm gonna really struggle with selling them. But I thought these were really, really nice. And if I can get that stain out and I sell them, they'll probably sell for 20 bucks easy because they're really cool. All right, and then we've got some Levi's 512 perfectly slimming, and these are a size 16. If it's perfectly slimming anything in Levi's, I definitely pick it up. I don't even wait for it to be $2. I'll pay $4 for them because perfectly slimming Levi's, especially in a size 16 or higher, they always do really well, and they sell for a couple of dollars more than the other Levi's. Okay, and these are Kato. Now they don't say Kato on the tag anymore. This is a newer tag, just like I was just talking about with BKEs. This is still Kato, and the jeans aren't really any a different quality or different cut or different styles, whatnot. They literally just changed to a new tag. They just kind of rebranded the tags. So these are Kato. It doesn't say Kato on the tag, but they do have the C and then the scripty little denim. And they took away the Kato on the button as well. So if you see this, it is Kato. It is Kato. But these are a size 24W, and they're a skinny cut, and they're a gorgeous indigo wash. They're so beautiful, and I don't see any flaws anywhere. So these should probably sell for 20 bucks easy. And we've got some American Eagle high-rise jeggings, and these are a size 12 short, which is a really great size. They are sandblasted, but they are not distressed, but they should still sell for at least 15 bucks plus shipping. These are men's American Eagle original straight. It's a style that always goes really well in my store. It is a size 29-32, I believe. Was it 29-32? Yes, 29-32 in men's. So sometimes 29 is a tough sale, but they are really nicely washed, and they're a straight leg. So they might take a little bit longer to sell because they're a smaller men's size, but you know, sometimes women buy them too because they want more of a men's cut, kind of like a boyfriend. And it's a 29-inch waist, so a woman might buy it. The wash was so great, I couldn't help but pick it up. And then we have some Big Stars, the Maddie Skinny, and these are a size 29, which is pretty decent for Big Stars. And the wash is nice and dark. There's no flaws on them that I can see, so these I can probably sell for 15 to 20 plus shipping. And then again, these are more Kato, but these actually are new with tags. These are new with tags. I didn't get these at Goodwill. I actually picked these up at Salvation Army, but I still only paid $2 for them. And they're a size 26W, and they are the curvy boot cut. So since these are new with tags, I can probably get more like 25 plus shipping out of these. All right, again, at that same Salvation Army, I picked up these Old Navy boyfriend skinny jeans. And again, I told you I wasn't trying to pick up a lot of Old Navy, but these are skinny, they are boyfriend, and they're size 20. So they are a great size, great style, great cut, great wash. Beautiful, and no flaws anywhere that I can see. So these I can probably get 15 for. So that's a perfect example of some Old Navy jeans that won't go for $7 or $8 plus shipping. Those I could probably get more like 15 for. Okay, here's a couple that I did opt to spend the $6.99 on. And again, since I don't really do my cost of goods as individual prices for everything, I kind of average it out across the board. So, you know, if I spent $100 at Goodwill on 20 pairs of jeans, I average out the price. So the tag price doesn't really matter at that point because it just averages out across the board. So even though the tag price on these was $6.99, I don't consider it being a cost of goods as $6.99. It probably averaged out to be closer to $3 just because I bought so many that were only $2 that it really brought the cost of these down. So these were BKEs. And these are stinking beautiful. These are the Star Flare, and they're size 32. They're size 32, and they are beautiful. I don't even think the camera is gonna reflect how stinking beautiful these jeans are. They are like that sandy, dirty wash that I really like. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, and they're nice and dark, and they're not flawed at all. Look at the bottom hems. Look at them. Just look at them. Look. They're not flawed at all. So these, these are probably gonna sell for more like 30. If I had to put a number on it, these are gonna sell for more like 30. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna set these bad boys aside, and I'm probably gonna list them myself this week because those are sassy. And speaking of BKEs, these are a size 31. I only paid $4 for these, but they were the same. They got me the same kind of excited. They're size 31, which is a great size for BKE. And again, no phrase on the bottom hems at all, and they have some really nice distressing on them, and those are definitely factory distress. These jeans were taken care of. There is a small, where'd it go? A small little spot stain here, but it's on the back side of the leg, and I really don't think it's going to affect the price hardly at all. I'll just make sure to disclose it. So those I'm gonna list too. Of course, we got some good old American Eagle favorite boyfriend. These I also got excited about because they're size 10 long, which is a really great size. Boyfriend jeans. And these have some really cool distressing on them. You could see like the little flecks, and those are factory made. You could just tell because they're on the back and the front. They're the exact same uniform. I always like finding boyfriend jeans in the long inseams because boyfriend jeans are generally a shorter inseam than the regular jeans, and so sometimes people don't like the fact that boyfriend jeans are so short, so they buy a longer inseam of the boyfriend cut just so that they're kind of more of a normal length. These I did pay the full $6.99 red tag price for because they are silver jeans and they're new with tags. They're the Suki 17-inch. They're a size 24. Hey look, there's a price tag someone snipped on there for, come on, $85. So some new with tags silver jeans. And then these I also paid that $6.99 red tag price for. They are silver jeans again, but I picked these up because these are size 33. So size 33, it's a bigger size silver jean. They always do really well. Silver jeans do definitely tend to sit, but the bigger sizes move a lot faster. I think we're dwindling towards the end of all of the significant stuff. These are Almost Famous, nicely distressed capri jeans. They're a size 5. Almost Famous does pretty well, especially when they're nicely distressed. Those are capris, so they probably won't sell for a little bit, but when they do sell, I could probably get $12, $13, $14 plus shipping out of them. Everything else is so plain. We might be done. All right, we've got some men's Levi's 501s. These are a size 29-32, and they have that wonderful classic button fly. Nice stonewash denim. It is a smaller size, so I don't know how fast they're gonna sell, but you can never go wrong with Levi's 501s. All right, you guys, that's about all I have to show you today. I am going to start going through and packaging up all of this denim for Melissa, so hopefully it gets listed here very, very soon. And I thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.